With playoffs here, 5 plays that shaped the story of the 2025 WNBA season. It's playoff time. Most of us call it the main event. The WNBA regular season officially wrapped up yesterday, closing months of drama, grit, and resilience. Teams battled through injuries, rode hot streaks, and survived shocking upsets, all for one thing: a chance to prove themselves in the playoffs. This 2025 season has been packed with unforgettable storylines. The Indiana Fever fought through the impossible, qualifying for the playoffs despite losing 5 key players for the season, including Caitlin Clark, Ari McDonald, Sophie Cunningham, Sydney Colson, and Chloe Bibby. The Golden State Valkyries made history, becoming the first expansion team in their debut season to reach the playoffs, while also selling out every one of their 22 home games. Atlanta Dream's Carl Smesko set a WNBA record this season for the most wins by a first-year head coach. The Aces went on a staggering 16-game unbeaten streak to not only lock in a playoff spot, but also establish themselves as serious championship contenders. And how could we forget the Lynx, currently the best team in the league, looking to get their revenge on the Liberty for last season. Speaking of the Liberty, they've strengthened their squad with the addition of Emma Meesman. With so many storylines unfolding and the regular season done, it's the perfect time to highlight the 5 best season-turning plays of the year. 1. Natasha Cloud seals the victory versus the Fever. In just their 4th game of the WNBA season against the New York Liberty, the Fever sat at 2-1 and were eager to make it 3-1. For a moment, things looked well in control. They held a commanding 12-point lead, 80-68, with under 9 minutes left. But then, the Liberty's powerhouse trio of Jonquil Jones, Brianna Stewart, and Sabrina Ionescu flipped the script, dragging the defending champs right back into the fight. Fast forward, and the Liberty were up by 2 heading into the last 2 seconds of the game. The Indy side had one final chance to tie or steal the win. The ball found its way to Caitlin Clark, who tried to rise for a shot but appeared to be bumped by Natasha Cloud with 1.2 seconds remaining. The whistle never came, and the Liberty escaped with a 90-88 victory. While fans and losing coach Stephanie White alike were not happy with the decision, Caitlin Clark herself admitted that she wasn't sure if that was a foul or not. But this moment was enough for Natasha Cloud to announce herself to the Liberty fans. "We've never had anyone quite like her before. We have someone who can get downhill and finish, but also create. And she's also one of the best defenders in the league," Sandy Brondello had said about her new signing. Natasha Cloud's instant impact powered the Liberty to 9 straight wins to start the season before injuries sent them into a turbulent stretch. Now, with the roster finally back at full strength, the defending champions look ready to be right back in the championship mix, and Cloud could prove to be the key piece in that push. On the other side, though, Caitlin Clark's injury struggles started to pile up right after this game, and she would only go on to suit up 9 more times. 2. The season-changing impact of Naz Hillman for the Dream. Before heading to College Park on July 30th to face the Dallas Wings, the Atlanta Dream were in a tough spot. They had dropped 4 of their last 7 games, 15-11, and it was clear something had to shift if they wanted to stay on track for the playoffs. And, just like that, the night delivered all the drama you could imagine. 6th Player of the Year contender Naz Hillman came up clutch, drilling the go-ahead 3 with just 2.6 seconds left. She poured in 12 of her career-high 21 points in the 4th quarter alone, powering the Atlanta Dream to a thrilling 88-85 win over the Dallas Wings. Naz Hillman's clutch 3 didn't just seal a win. Her shot turned out to be the turning point of Atlanta's season. From that moment on, the Dream has dropped just 3 of their next 17 games and suddenly looks every bit like dark horse contenders heading into the WNBA playoffs. They've now secured their 30th win of the season, a brand new franchise record after taking down the Connecticut Sun. It's crazy how one play can completely shift the course of a season. 3. When Nneka Ogwumike kept the Storm in the race for the WNBA playoffs. Ogwumike spinning, turns, fades, gets the bounce, and Seattle gets the win. How many times have we heard that about Madam President over the years? But this season felt different. When the Storm went to CareFirst Arena to play the Mystics on August 24th, their playoff hopes were hanging by a thread. They held a 19-18 record back then. Yes, the Storm had picked up back-to-back wins against the Wings and the Sky, but those were games everyone expected them to win. The real story was the rough patch before that. They had dropped their first 6 games of August, with